Sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction. Hidden beneath our everyday lives lie truths so shocking they seem ripped from a spy novel. Today we explore 10 conspiracy theories that were once dismissed but later confirmed to be true. Prepare to question everything you thought you knew as we lift the veil on these astonishing realities. Our exploration begins in Macon County, Alabama, where a sinister chapter in medical history unfolded. The Tuskegee syphilis study conducted by the U.S. Public Health Service began under the guise of offering free health care to impoverished African-American sharecroppers. For 40 years, these men were denied effective treatment, even after penicillin became the standard cure in 1947. The researchers wanted to study the natural progression of the disease, regardless of the human cost. The Tuskegee syphilis study stands as a chilling reminder of the ethical boundaries that can be crossed in the name of science. In 1962, at the height of the Cold War, the American public was gripped by fear of communist Cuba. Operation Northwoods proposed a series of false flag operations on American soil, acts of terrorism that would be blamed on Cuba, justifying an invasion. Detailed plans included the hijacking of planes, the sinking of a US ship, and even the simulated shooting down of an American passenger plane. Thankfully, President John F. Kennedy ultimately rejected the proposal. Operation Northwoods serves as a stark reminder that the line between defending freedom and perpetrating atrocities can be perilously thin. Our journey into conspiracy takes us to the shadowy world of the CIA. MKUltra, a top-secret program initiated in the 1950s, sought to control the mind itself using unsuspecting subjects. The full extent of MKUltra's activities remains shrouded in secrecy as many records were destroyed. The revelations of MKUltra fueled public distrust in the government and raised profound ethical questions about the limits of scientific exploration. In August 1964, the world watched as the United States escalated its involvement in the Vietnam War. The catalyst was the alleged attack on 2 U.S. Navy destroyers by North Vietnamese torpedo boats in the Gulf of Tonkin. This incident led to the passage of the Gulf of Tonkin Resolution, granting President Lyndon B. Johnson broad war powers. Decades later, declassified documents revealed that the second attack likely never happened. The Gulf of Tonkin incident stands as a chilling example of how easily truth can be manipulated to serve political agendas. Turning our attention inward, we uncover a program that targeted American citizens themselves. COINTELPRO, an FBI initiative launched in the 1950s, aimed to neutralize political dissent within the United States. Civil rights leaders, anti-war activists, and even environmental groups were targeted, their lives disrupted, and their reputations tarnished. COINTELPRO's legacy continues to resonate today, raising concerns about government overreach and the balance between national security and individual freedoms. Few stories are as bizarre as Operation Snow White, a covert operation by the Church of Scientology. Beginning in the 1970s, members of the church infiltrated government offices, primarily the IRS, stealing documents and attempting to plant agents in key positions. This audacious plot ultimately unraveled, leading to the conviction of several high-ranking Scientologists. Operation Snow White exposed the lengths to which even seemingly benign organizations might go to protect their interests. Our investigation takes us back to late 19th century France, where the Dreyfus affair shook the nation. In 1894, Captain Alfred Dreyfus, a Jewish artillery officer, was wrongly accused of treason, convicted on flimsy evidence, and sentenced to life imprisonment. The charges were based on forged documents and fueled by rampant anti-Semitism. The Dreyfus Affair highlighted the dangers of prejudice and the fragility of justice. In the aftermath of World War II, a sinister secret lay buried beneath the mushroom clouds. Project Sunshine, a top-secret program, sought to study the effects of nuclear fallout on human health. Without their knowledge or consent, thousands of human remains were collected and analyzed for radioactive isotopes. The project's gruesome nature shocked the public when it was finally exposed in the 1990s. The Iran-Contra affair, a scandal that rocked the Reagan administration in the 1980s, reads like a political thriller. The complex web of covert operations involved the secret sale of arms to Iran in exchange for the release of American hostages. The funds were then illegally funneled to support the Contras in Nicaragua. The Iran-Contra affair exposed the dangers of unchecked executive power and the slippery slope of covert operations. Our journey concludes with one of the most infamous scandals in American history, Watergate. What began as a minor break-in at the Democratic National Committee headquarters quickly unraveled into a sprawling web of political espionage and corruption. The Watergate scandal proved that no one, not even the president, is above the law. It also demonstrated the crucial role of a free press in holding those in power accountable. From government cover-ups to secret experiments, these 10 conspiracy theories stand as chilling testaments to the hidden truths that shape our world. They remind us to question what we are told and to demand transparency from those in power. For every conspiracy exposed, how many more remain hidden in the shadows? By shining a light into the darkness, we can strive to create a future where truth prevails.